Dpi system never accepts the information from position reference equipment without analyzing the reliability of the proposed information. Before to accept any PRS, any Dpi system performs a set of internal tests analyzing the data for reliability. As example, Prs K Pos use the next amount of tests. Remember those names, please. Freeze test, divergence test, variance test, prediction test, median test. Let's check and analyze each proposed test and find out how does it work and what function it has. Each internal test for analyzing of PRS reliability is supported with a message, and that message appears in message line of K Pos system. The freeze test, if it analyze and find out the wrong information from PRS, supported with the next message: reference position frozen. The freeze test works by detecting a position reference system that repeatedly gives the same position every time there is a fix. Divergence test supported with the next message: reference high offset. The test performs the function of detecting a slow drift of one of the position references. But we need the input from at least 2 or more PRSs to Dpi mathematical model. Variance test supported with the next messages: reference high noise and reference high variance. The system will give a warning to the operator if the variance of a position reference system increase greater than 3 times the expected accuracy. Generally, it is 2.24 meter by default, and it is pre-programmed in Dpi software. Prediction test accompanied by the next message: reference prediction error. This test is designed to reject a position reference that jumps when comparing the latest fix to that of the model data has. Median test is not part of Kalman filter technique. Remember that. The message reference median rejected is normally accompany this test. The median test can be performed when there are 3 or more position reference systems are in use, and it is primarily intended to reject the slowly drifting position reference system. Remember that, please. And the most interesting and important for us is the next statement, that Dpi mathematical model knows where it was, knows where it is going to, but never knows where it is, and always updated to receive the information where it is on the best fix from the best PRS with the best weight, which determined by the mathematical calculation. In Prs K Pos in position reference view, on a graphical plotter, the limit for the prediction test is visible as a gray circle, and the 80% from the prediction error value presented with the blue circle marked the median test. Please remember, median test is independent from mathematical model of Dpi, and it works only if we have 3 PRS input, and it compares the median value of expected position from received value from each individual PRS. The prediction test acceptance limit is the adjustable parameter in K Pos 7. To make the settings, you have to open the reference system settings, and at appropriate area acceptance limits, you may select 3 different setups for prediction test. Here we have narrow, normal, and wide. In the K Pos 7 system, the prediction limit will vary from 5 to 11 meters normally. Note, this will be different in all the software versions and that it can be set differently for different vessels. The narrow value, intended for operating in calm weather, stable sea currents, no waves and stable winds. Narrow will give more accurate position keeping than normal. The setup normal is the medium value. This will allow for a more rapid deviation from set point position due to poor weather. It is recommended to use at most the operations the normal setup for acceptance limits of prediction test. The wide setup will be suitable for maneuvering at high speed where position deviations from the model fix could be quite likely, and in that case the good PRS may be rejected by the prediction test due to high speed of movement which doesn't match the period of update of mathematical model. At the same time, operator in reference system settings of K Pos 7 may adjust the median test settings. The operator may choose to reject an inaccurate position reference system or to only have a warning display. And here we have next setups. Off. The median test can be performed when 3 or more position reference systems are in use, unlike the prediction test. And the median test is independent of the K Pos Dpi model. And if you have less than 3 PRS, it is advisable to keep it off. Warning and reject. If you are using 2 or more DGPS systems, you should consider changing the median test setting from warning and reject to warning to avoid the DP system rejecting a good PRS if the 2 GPSs starts to drift based on the same GPS satellite problem.